Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Thursday. I hope you're having a thankful Thursday and a good morning to you. Good morning, Minister Elder Coleman. Y'all, that is the diva, the heart, the mind behind the giving in DeSoto. And remember, I've been sharing this week about her doing her event. Well, guess what? We're on the countdown. One day, tomorrow at DeSoto East Middle School. If you're in the DeSoto area, if you're in DeSoto, Texas, or you're in the surrounding area and you want to make the drive and you want to be a part of an event that happens every year, go ahead and drive on over to DeSoto, Texas, and join Patricia Coleman and the Girlfriends Pack. Well, they go to DeSoto East Middle School and they form with their individual selves the actual cancer survivor symbol in the parking lot. It is an event that you do not want to miss. It is a heartbeat. It is a passion of hers. And that is their way of actually supporting those who are fighting with cancer. So they're fighting for those who are fighting with cancer. So Minister Coleman, thank you for all that you do. Thank you. You know what, y'all? I keep calling her minister. I guess I'm speaking into an existence. It's actually Elder Coleman, but I thank you for all that you do in the great city of DeSoto, where you continue to show us that there's more than one reason to move, to live, and to thrive in DeSoto, because you're always giving us something to love about DeSoto. So I thank you so much. Welcome, Melissa Sarinthia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, I am Dr. Kusimo, and I am here with Morning Tea with LonnieB, where I bring you every morning a morning devotion of individuals that God has given life, has given them a word for us today. And so I just take their words and I bring it to life and I share it with you. I'm not going to keep you long, y'all, because we have been going in and out of internet. Didn't have it last night. It's been going intermittent today. So I am going to be very, very brief. Again, I will post all the events. Tonight. I must share. Me, right? Will be moderating amongst 4 women who will share their story, how they are survivors for domestic violence, as we're celebrating Domestic Violence Month. You all know some of them. You are familiar with, hold on, that's the men next week. Here's the women. How to deal with the narcissist. They will be talking about it. I will be the moderator. Have Dr. Melissa Tony, Adenike Johnson, Rosalind Long, and Dr. Paulette Harper. These are 4 dynamic women who are survivors, who are overcomers, and they are shaking and moving in the world today. So they did not let their yesterday define who they are to become and how they serve the community today. So it's a show that you do not want to miss. If you miss it, there is a recording, but I ask you to do one thing for me. Just tag a friend, text a friend, tweet a friend, and also share the invite, so you do not want to miss it. Now, let's go ahead and dive into today's devotion. Y'all, I'm running fast because I don't want this internet to go, so you don't miss the opportunity to hear the word to jumpstart your day. Let's go ahead and get started. Good morning. Have you ever wanted something so desperately, but you didn't seem to receive it? Is there a heart's desire that isn't being fulfilled on your timeline or your schedule? In the book of 1 Samuel 1 and 2, it provides us with a glimpse into the life of a praying woman whose womb was closed. She was talked about and put down because she was unable to bear children. She called upon the Lord to bless her womb, and she made a vow to God. That's right. You all know that woman was Hannah, and that was her reality. She had a desperate need that earth could not handle. You may have a need or a desire just as desperate as Hannah's. As you cry out to God about your need, consider having your hands uplifted and your arms open wide and a surrendering heart to God. Many times he'll give you above and beyond what you ask for, just as he did with Hannah. She gave birth to Samuel, who later became a powerful prophet in Israel. And to top that, the Lord gave her five more children after Samuel. So today, even though you may go a very long time and not see any changes in your impossible situations, just remember, with God, all things are possible. When you surrender, you ask, you believe, and you hold on to your faith. It's not easy sitting in the waiting chamber of God. It is not fun being talked about others like Hannah. It's a lonely place to some degree because while you're in the waiting chamber, God will show you the hearts of people that you have been linked to. But more than that, he will show you his love for you and the purpose and the plan he created you for. It's a lonely place also because you discover that people will use you and have no use for you. It's a lonely space because you may come to realize that people you support may not support you in times of need. But you will also discover that God is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. That's Numbers 23:19. So today, begin to thank God for the impossible situations. Be like Job, doing his trials and never sinned with his mouth against God, but he trusted him with all his heart. That is the devotion for today. So, I always give my synopsis. And, it's interesting that this comes out because we're in a season of God is calling his people to actually step up to another level. He's applying pressure to us. He wants us to do more so people can begin to see the kingdom, right? Begin to see the actions of the kingdom, not so much as us talking about it, but us actually doing about it. And that's hard, right? Because when we begin to do something, all we tend to do, we rely on, when we make a list, what do? We make a list of the people that we just know that will be there because we've been there for them. But you know what? Oftentimes those aren't the people that come there, and we get upset, we get depressed, we get disappointed. But you know what? Think about this. God put the people there that he wanted there. And just because we have done for them or we have supported each other back and forth, here's the beauty of it. God says that there's something greater when he does extraordinary connections. When he does those divine connections, those connections that you don't even think of, that when you're sitting here and you're in a trial, are you going through and you're expecting, why my sister's not calling? Why my brother's not calling? Why my husband's not responding? But he sends an angel out of the clear blue to come and just give you exactly what you have asked for, exactly what you have been praying for. And then you know what we sit here and do? And this is so funny because I'm guilty of it. We'll say, you know what? Why did a perfect stranger have to come and do what I thought my friend should have done? Because that's not who God wanted to be the conduit. Because he wanted you to see that he was in control of making sure that it happened. He was in control to making sure that it can be fulfilled. Because oftentimes when we ask people to do stuff and it's not in their heart to do it and they're doing it out of obligation, we miss the blessing and we miss the opportunity to bless those who need to be blessed because the atmosphere has changed. God is shifting the atmosphere for us to be doing the things of the kingdom, the things that he desires for us to do that will give him glory, that will give him recognition, and that we will give all honor and praises to him. So today, if people aren't liking your post, if people aren't sharing your post, if people aren't coming to your events, and those are the people that you think they should, you know what? Don't give them no more of your oxygen. Don't give them no more of your brain cells. Just sit here and be open with your hands lifted and your heart surrendered to God, waiting for Him to send the people that He has for you. Promise you, you'll get a greater blessing. Promise you, when you shift your focus, you will have more energy that you even realized that you had because it was so consumed by the shoulda, coulda, woulda, and what if, and why did they not? So that's my devotion for today, everyone. Y'all just be blessed. Have a blessed day. I hope to see all of you tonight at the event of women needing. Oh my God, y'all! My adopted son is on. Hey, son. I hope to see you all tonight. It is truly an honor and blessing that each of you come in every day to share with me, to break bread with me, to fellowship with me. And I'm just spreading the word that God has given to other individuals. So I thank you all. I appreciate you. Don't forget, there's tons of things going on in the month of October. If you get lost in the translation on here, please go to my Facebook page, I am LonnieB, or my page, and you can definitely follow it. But until tomorrow, remember, this is my Friday with you. Tomorrow, you actually get my chocolate sensation, my husband. You get actually rebuilders on tomorrow. Well, he will be talking about the world versus the church. So it's something that you don't want to miss. These are the times when we really need to know our position while we're here on earth as we prepare to get ready to go for the day of the Jesus Christ the coming. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful day. Those of you who haven't been on here, those of you who have, this is how I end my show every day. Come on, everyone. Come on, lean in, lean in, lean in. Smile. You owe it to yourself. No one does it better than you. And until tomorrow, be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.